Well, tomorrow marks 1 year since the deadly lawmaker attacks that shocked our state. A year ago, Minnesota House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark, as well as their dog Gilbert, were killed in their home. State Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette were shot multiple times and seriously injured as well. The attack set off a 43-hour manhunt to capture Vance Bolter. This week, Belter changed his plea to guilty in connection to the lawmaker's shootings. Tomorrow, the Hortman's children hope to spend the day honoring how their parents lived.
I felt like what we did on our dad's birthday was really nice. We played pool, and we ate blueberry cobbler, and we just spent time together. And our mom's birthday is coming up soon, and I think we're thinking about planting a tree, maybe weeding. Maybe. I don't really want to, but that's what she would prefer. And just spending time together in our day-to-day life. You know, hearing them and remembering them. I think that's how they would want to be remembered, because they really loved us.
Tomorrow we'll sit down for the first time with Sophie and Colin Hortman. They share memories of their mom and dad and talk about how tough the past year has been. Join us as we dive into what was lost in that lawmaker attack 1 year ago and the lessons learned as we all work to move forward. Also happening tomorrow morning, hear Melissa Hortman in her own words and how Governor Tim Walz is keeping her memory alive. And he secured the party's endorsement, but he still faces competition. Kendall Qualls joins Esme live in studio to share how he's keeping the momentum going. New this morning, we're working to learn more about what brought police to North Minneapolis. There were 2 active scenes along Golden Valley Road. Right now, we don't know if the incidents were connected. According to the Minneapolis 911 dashboard, there were shooting reports on Golden Valley Road around 2:30 and 3 a.m. We've reached out to police and will update you as we learn more. We're also working to learn more about an early morning crash involving multiple vehicles. This happened around 4:30 a.m. on the Highway 100 and 494 interchange Clover. We've reached out to police and will update you as we learn more. There's progress towards peace between the United States and Iran this morning, according to Pakistan's Prime Minister. He says the 2 countries have agreed on the wording of an agreement to end the war. A senior White House official says the deal will reopen the Strait of Hormuz and include a 60-day technical negotiation to begin the process of dismantling Iran's nuclear program. Sanctions on Iran would also be lifted. While the agreement could be signed tomorrow or Monday, it would likely take time for inflation to decrease.
The likelihood of things going back to the normal for you and I as a consumer would be a minimum 6 to 9 months, if not longer. For prices and energy consumption cost globally to stabilize is a long process.
U.S. Central Command said late Friday it intercepted several Iranian drone attacks targeting ships in the Strait of Hormuz. Overnight, workers began to remove President Trump's name from the Kennedy Center. This came hours after a court-ordered deadline had passed due to thunderstorms causing a delay. Because of those storms, the Kennedy Center requested an extension. Dozens of people spent hours on Friday at the plaza in front of the performing arts venue celebrating the removal of the president's name. We're following an ICE operation in northern Minnesota. The Immigrant Defense Network says more than 30 people were detained between Thursday and Friday in Bemidji. State Representative Badal Duran says ICE told him they made targeted arrests, but the lawmaker did not give a number of arrests. We're working to confirm the number of people detained over the course of both days. Both Republicans and Democrats are expressing frustration with the state's process to fight fraud.
The challenge with the Department of Human Services is that they can't tell a good provider from a fraudulent one.
Both sides are frustrated with the process to re-verify Medicaid providers flagged for fraud. DHS disenrolled about 3,400 providers during that process. Most were for paperwork or site visit issues. Now those who appealed are allowed to continue billing Medicaid while under review. The problem is the delayed funding is creating care issues for more than 1 million Minnesotans who rely on Medicaid services. DFL Senator Aaron May Quaid said DHS has handled this with a lack of communication to providers, Minnesotans with disabilities, and the public, leaving us in the dark about what is going on. More than 2,000 providers appealed their Medicaid disenrollment. DHS has not provided a timeline for the review. A major section of highway in St. Paul is under construction. Eastbound I-94 between I-35E and Highway 10 is closed for bridge repairs. That green line on your screen shows a detour which takes you to northbound I-35E, to eastbound I-694, then to southbound I-694. That closed stretch will reopen by the Monday morning commute. Well, Midtown Global Market has been bringing cultural cuisine to Minnesotans for 20 years, and to celebrate, they're throwing a party all weekend long. All right, Adam Duxter is there now. Adam, how's it going over there?
Yeah, good morning, Reg. We're just a couple of hours away from the real big kickoff here at Midtown Global Market, but it's going to have everything that you and I love. The music, the food, the fun, the dancing, all of it, and best of all, it's all free. As you mentioned, though, it is 2 decades here, if you can believe it, of all the work that's going on, all of the businesses that have been started. I'm joined by someone who's been here since the beginning, Trung Pham. We're looking right in front of where you've spent decades.
Yes.
For people who've never met you, what do you do?
So I'm the owner of Pham's Rice Bowl in the Midtown Global Market. And again, our restaurant has been here since day one, 20 years ago, when the market first opened.
You've seen this event, what people are going to see these next couple of days. What can they expect?
Sure. So in conjunction with the 20 years anniversary celebration, this is our 3rd year of the Art and Music Festival, going to be going on today and tomorrow. We're going to have music around the world throughout the next 2 days, cultural dances, we have interactive kids activities, and of course by the end of the day, there'll be great food around the world through 12 or 14 restaurants here in the Midtown Global Market. And it's all free to the public.
We were talking about the fact you've been here for 20 years, through all the ups and downs. I mean, from the financial crisis to the pandemic to even this past year. What is going to be significant about this weekend, especially after the year that we've had here in the Twin Cities?
Yeah. So this is the first big major event since the Metro surge. And so it's really important that we are celebrating the market and how we have survived all this mayhem that had been going on. And so we are welcoming the public to come out and celebrate with us, especially after a tough beginning of the year.
People's support means what to you?
It's mean keeping the market going, keeping the place that have been in South Minneapolis for 20 years. And this is a place that we had set up for the community to come out and enjoy all the cultural and the free diversity events that we have put on for the last 20 years.
And Reg, it starts today at 10, and of course it is free, but so cool to know that when you come here and support, you're supporting real people just like Trung, and it's going to be a blast here. I can only imagine what it's going to be like in a couple of hours' time.
I'll be down as soon as I get off the set. Thanks a lot, Adam.